included. So don't forget about that. Yeah, the study club, the networking meetings, all of the content, all the guest speakers, you get all of that. So please be making use of it as you feel called to. Oh, it's back to me again here. Sorry, I just want to change my view. It was everyone and then it changed. I like to see all your beautiful faces. And then I just want to give you a little bit of a life update. As you can see, I have this beautiful background, and this is not a fake background. I know it looks like it, but it's not. It's so beautiful. My ring light's not working. My mic's not working. I forgot my extension cord, so I've got no light or anything on me right now. So it's a little bit darker, but hey, we're living in the end result. I'm so grateful. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I got here. And how this is living in the end and what that means. And then we'll talk about house manifestation, if that's okay. Does that sound good? First, I just want to introduce you all to Shannon. Can we spotlight Shannon for a minute, please? Shannon Beardsmore is a beautiful member of my team, and she actually facilitates house manifestation. So she is going to facilitate this call with me. Oh, look at her in the pretty pink. It's like bubblegum pink. Oh, I love this.
All the pink, all the time.
Wear the pink, baby. I almost wore a pink Gucci t-shirt today. It was like a kind of like that color. So that's funny that I decided not to wear it. I just felt like I shouldn't. But anyways, Shannon's going to facilitate this with me today. So I'll give a little bit of a Malibu update. Then we're going to share updates with House of Manifestation. We have some really, really exciting things happening. House of Manifestation is a $100 million brand. I know this to be true, and it's going to change the entire world. It came through, it was a channel, and we just didn't have the right energy behind it. But now that I'm here and I'm in Malibu and I'm KCB, and Shannon has elevated it into who she's always been this entire time, we're ready to actually turn this up a notch. So we have some updates. And then if you aren't a part of anything and you are interested in coming aboard in some capacity, we have a beautiful opportunity for you for 48 hours only. So I will tell you that at the end of this call. Sound good, Shan?
Yep, perfect.
Okay. So let me just give you a little bit of a life update before I get into House of Manifestation, because I think it's important to share. I have always been someone that since I began this journey, I wanted to be my own best testimonial. So I wanted to take what I was learning from all of those spiritual teachers, metaphysical teachers, even mindset teachers. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to embody this and I'm going to figure it out for myself. And then I'm going to be able to teach it. And at the beginning, I wasn't even thinking about teaching it. I was actually just thinking about living it. And as I started to live it and it started to really work for me and I started manifesting a whole bunch of things into my life, I started just naturally teaching it. I was like, well, this is what I did and this is what I did. And you got to do this. You got to go here. You got to go there. You got to read this book. You got to do that and the other things. And then people just started to kind of magnetize to me because they started to see things in their life change. So one thing I've always wanted to do was to be the evidence for everyone of this work. And it's been 6 years now since I first signed up for my first course, personal growth and development course, and invested in myself for the first time. I've invested in university degrees like crazy, business courses like crazy, like strategy, marketing, all that kind of stuff. But to invest in personal growth and development for myself, I had never. And then in September of 2019, I made that decision. And I sit here today now living in my second home. So I have a $3 million home in Toronto, Canada, just north of Toronto in Barrie. So I have a beautiful $3 million home over there now. It's actually probably worth closer to 4.5 now because of the market, but we paid close to 3. And that house has a beautiful pool in the backyard, a movie theater in the basement, a home gym, beautiful all glass office. And then now me and the girls just moved in yesterday now to our second home, which is in Malibu, California. We don't own this home. I leased it because I'm not sure whether I want to be on the water or if I want to be on the canyons and what exactly I want. So we decided to lease this for 6 months to figure out if this is where we want to be. We know we want to be in Malibu, but what kind of house do we want? Do we want to be on the water, in the canyons? What do we want? So anyway, so we're here, and this is a beautiful 5-bedroom house right in the Malibu canyons, overlooking the ocean, and we've got a pool in the backyard again here. So I'm saying this to say that the version of myself prior to the personal growth and development work was a registered nurse who lived in a smaller house in Guelph, Ontario, who made $100,000 a year, that had one car and one house, and lived a pretty standard life. And it was, or an ordinary life, I would say. And now my life is extraordinary. I have multiple vehicles, multiple homes now, traveling all over the world. I just got back from Bahamas. I was in Toronto. Now I'm in Malibu. I'm going to Costa Rica in November. Who's coming to Costa Rica with me for the retreat in November? Jesse, yep. Beautiful. So we have our retreat in Costa Rica, and then I fly right back to LA after that to speak at the Top 100 Women in Power event in Hollywood. So, I mean, life is completely different. It's completely beautiful. But the thing is that it's extraordinary. And it's extraordinary because I held an idea in my mind that I was not holding before. Right? So the idea that I was holding in my mind before was, how can I build this life that everybody lives? Go to university, get a degree, get married, have kids, get a pension, get benefits, retire at 65. So I started thinking outside of that idea, and I started thinking from a bigger, more expansive idea of what would it be like to be a millionaire? And then, of course, that became what would it be like to be a multimillionaire? And then that happened, and it's like, okay, now what would it be like to be a billionaire? Right? I had I am a billionaire on my phone background, but Reagan changed it. I'm not mad what they changed it to. Look at these little muffins. Anyways, so it's all about, though, understanding universal law. And it's all about understanding that whatever it is that you desire for your life, if you allow yourself to be conscious of being it first, it will manifest for you in the physical form, regardless of outside circumstances, right? So me here now in Malibu, California, this has actually been a dream of mine for years. I've been going back and forth between Toronto and Malibu for over 3 years now, and always staying in Airbnbs, moving around between condos and houses on the beach. And then in January, the 2 houses that I was going between both burned down. And I'm like, so then I can't even get to Malibu. The PCH is completely closed. Couldn't even get here at all. And I was like, okay, so what's going on here? And I just knew that, like, this is where I am meant to be. Shannon, it's 9:11 a.m. Anyway, so I'm like, this is where I'm meant to be. I'm going to hold the image of this regardless of what's going on and regardless of what's happening. So I stayed in Beverly Hills for a while, in the Hollywood Hills even for a little while, my past few trips. But here we are finally, here in the place where I've always wanted to be. And I can't tell you how perfect the house is and the view is. I just posted it on my social media. So if you guys want to see it, it's on Instagram and it's on Facebook. I've shown full videos. I don't even think I have full videos like that of my house in Ontario, but full videos of this house and the background and things like that. I don't post my daughters too much on social because they don't entirely love it, and I want to keep them private. So they do exist. They are here with me. They were swimming out in the pool last night. You can hear them in some of my videos. And then you can see I posted a picture of us 3 girls, our shoes at the front door as one of the things. So I am now living in the observation of the end result. Okay, so Neville Goddard is a beautiful author, New Thought author. He passed away in the 70s, but he talked about living in the end result and how if you live in the idea of the end result within your mind first, right? So if you feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, the desired state, and you hold that, regardless of outside circumstances, you will observe it in the 3D world by law. He doesn't say it's going to take 21 days. It's going to take 45 days. It's going to take 90 days. It's going to take a year. We don't know that. But what we do know to be true for sure, it's a universal law. It's the perpetual transmutation of energy. Any idea held on the screen of the mind will manifest into the physical form by law. So this one took years for me, but I'm here. I'm in the observation of it now. But I thought from this idea for a very long time. I've talked about it openly and honestly. I've shared it on all my live events. So now that I'm here, everybody's just cheering me on. They're all like, yep, there she is. This is what she said she was going to do, and she did it. And I do that very much on purpose, because when I sit here and I express to you out loud who I am and what I'm doing and what I believe to be true, I'm acting in the assumption that I am it. If I don't want to tell you guys, oh no, I don't want to tell you about my Malibu dream. I'm going to keep that really quiet. I'm not going to talk about it. What am I doing? Why am I in that feeling, that energy, that belief system, right? I do feel that it limits me. But when I come out here loud and proud, I put myself on the hook. I know you guys are all watching. You're all paying attention. You're all cheering me on. And then guess what? The outside world cheers me on. Every single one of you calls me KCB now. It's so funny. Everybody calls me KCB. I get some letters in the mail, or you come and you meet me in the card as KCB on the front. Like, what is that? That's me. Like, I'm the one that decided I'm going to be known as KCB now. Go ahead, call me that. And so the outside world just responds to who you believe you are. But one thing, I had a beautiful realization yesterday. I shared this with my team, and I shared this with one of my one-on-one clients. In order for you to be able to manifest what you desire, you must remove judgment, especially of yourself. Okay? So if you are someone that is judging yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't know enough, it's taking too long, I haven't been successful, etc., 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 whatever that is for you, wherever you think you're flawed, wherever you're being hard on yourself, wherever you think you're less than or inferior, it's heavy. It's resistance. It's a kink in the hose. So the more that you can fully express yourself, right? Fully express yourself as the version of you that God intended you to be, which is beautiful, expressive, loving, caring, non-judgmental, right? It's you lighten. And when you are light, what is that energy like? You're open to receive. You're a vessel. There's no dam blocking all your success. So every time that you think something negative about yourself, your life, your business, your experience, you're creating resistance. You're creating a kink in the hose. So you're building a dam, right? So that flow of life can't work to and through you. I wrote on my agenda today, meeting Zoom with KCB. I love it, Nat. See what I mean? Yeah. Everybody calls me that. Not everyone, not like personal people in my life, like my family, but everybody else pretty much does. So that's where I want to just express to you how important it is to not judge, but to love, and to give yourself compassion and grace. And no matter where you're at in your life or what you've accomplished so far, today is a new day. This is a very new moment right now. If this was brand new and fresh for you, and this is the first time that you're starting on your journey, and there's none of that muckiness from the past memories, what would you be like? If you believed in yourself fully, if you were like, man, I'm the best. Oh, I am so good at what I do. Oh, I'm the most powerful manifester that ever lived. From this moment right now, you change the ripple of time. You change the fabric of the 3D physical world based on that belief. So it does not matter what happened yesterday. All that matters is what happens from this present moment forward right now. Right now. And so you can just erase whatever it is that you're judging yourself about, whatever it is you're upset about, whatever, you have as your heaviness, let it go. Drop it and let's move forward. So I am going to, from this moment forward, this is such a beautiful reminder for me of just how important it is to go for it, to run after your dreams boldly, loudly, and proudly. But that means you have to have a dream. A lot of people don't. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they desire. And a lot of that comes from the belief that life is happening around you and you can't do anything about it, right? Dropping that extra weight is so freeing, Debbie. Yes. And we're not talking about extra weight in terms of pounds on your body or people in your life. We're talking about the extra weight of beliefs, of assumptions, right? And so when you let go of the belief that you're flawed, you lighten. When you drop the belief that it's taken too long, you lighten. When you drop the belief that you don't know enough, suddenly you do. And then guess what? You lighten, right? And so when we're really, really light, we move and we flow through life effortlessly. And then we attract based on that. So all of the things had to happen for this to unfold, but it had to happen based on my energy. If I did not allow this to come through, it would have never come through. So I'm super grateful to be here. I'm here for, I think about 18 days. My girls are here for a total of 10 days. Then they go back home with their dad. And even the homeschooling had to happen before we got to this place. So we've homeschooled the girls. They're going to be starting their schooling as soon as I'm done this Zoom. I'm going to get them set up on their schooling. And we're out here living our life. So I'm so grateful. And look at you, 60 of you on here today. That's so special. I'm so grateful, and I'm sharing so openly and honestly about this because I want you guys to be using this as an example of just how powerful this work is, and just another example that you can have whatever you want whenever you want it. And the only thing that's keeping it from you is your beliefs. And I can almost guarantee that anytime a manifestation has not shown up for you, it's because you did not 100% expect it. You'll probably think something like, yeah, I kind of had a feeling that wasn't going to happen. Or you'll be like, oh, it's taken a little longer than I wanted. Never think that. Does not matter. Does not matter. Okay, let's talk about House of Manifestation, what we got going on. Are you ready for that? Okay, so House of Manifestation is a beautiful idea that came through me. And how I was thinking about this was like, I have my courses and my programs and my mentorship, right? And so on the Diamond Academy side, we do a lot of group programs, high-level executive coaching. So like the Modern Mentor program, for example, is a group program that is facilitated by a member of my team, Deb Lays, and I teach in it, and Anna Rains, my marketing guru, teaches in there too. But it's a higher level, executive level program. It's for business owners that are CEOs, coaches, and consultants out in the industry, right? And so I was thinking about that version of me as a registered nurse who didn't have a business yet, or maybe was just starting out in her business, who had never done personal growth and development before, that everybody in my life at that time was thinking the same way, which was like the Matrix way. We were thinking about limitation, and we were thinking about all the things that were going wrong. And it's just a completely different way of being. And when I moved over to the light side over here, there wasn't a lot of people around. So I started to think about, for those people that maybe aren't ready for one of our higher level courses and programs, what is it that we can provide them that would get them up to that level? Because I want you to be able to invest in these higher level courses and programs. I want you to become masters in this work and become leaders in this world, changing the collective. But in the meantime, what's a way that we can elevate, support, and ascend those individuals that maybe aren't at that level for the Academy? And so that's where House of Manifestation was born. And so I thought about manifestation and what I believe to be true about it, and how can I support people in this idea of creating their own life through source energy, through the intention of source energy and the movement of the body and the reprogramming of the subconscious mind. So House of Manifestation came through this beautiful mentorship community, supportive community with guest speakers, with members of my team facilitating networking groups, book clubs, through my teaching as well. So I do teach in there every month or every other month. And you do get access to some other courses in there too, like the self. And then we have some things I'm going to talk to you about today too. And what has developed from there has been this beautiful, loving, supportive community. It is something that is so special. Now we have House of Manifestation meetups. We've had them in Miami. We've had them in Toronto. We've had them in LA and Beverly Hills. Jesse has held them in Denver, in Utah. Where else, Jesse? Put it in the chat for me, please. Where else you've held them. Deborah just did a meetup in Florida recently. And so we're starting to get into each other's energy more all around the world. Oh, we've done one in the UK. Jesse and Deborah came with me to the UK and we did one. Oh, Austin, Texas, Denver, Portland, Munich. She's on a world tour. Look at her. Oh, Jesse, I'm so proud of you. Oh, man. Wow. Anyways, okay. So this is exciting. We're all elevating together. Ain't that the truth? But anyway, okay. So that's the House of Manifestation community. And then I created these 6 pillars I call them the pillars of manifestation, because as you start to understand this work and you start to make your dreams come true, there's like 6 areas of our lives that I think are the primary focus for where we want to see improvement. This isn't about just improving one area of your life. This is about all of it. It's about wholeness. So if I miss any, you're going to have to put it in the chat and remind me. But the self, your personal relationship with yourself is huge. So that's one of our pillars in the House of Manifestation. There's business and money, of course. So how to grow a business, but also how to have the underlying CEO mentality instead of an entrepreneur mentality instead of employee mentality. Also things like money, like how to manifest more money and how do we tap into the vibration and the frequency of more wealth in our life. So money and business is the second one. And then health, okay? This is so important because people will say health is wealth, okay? No, they're 2 separate things and we want both. So people are like, well, if you don't have health, then it doesn't matter how much money you have. Actually, if you have wealth, you can actually pay for better healthcare and healthier food and healthier, rest and recovery and stuff like that. So they are 2 separate things. And so what I really would love is I would really love that you all be the healthiest versions of yourself that you ever possibly could, that you become younger every day. That's what I tell myself. I'm aging backwards. I'm Benjamin Button. And then that you also, on the other side, have wealth, increasing wealth in your life. Wealth as in money, things, experiences. The idea of wealth is to have whatever you want in the moment you want to have it, to go anywhere you want to go in the moment that you want to go to it, to be with whoever you want to be with in the moment that you want to be with them, right? And so wealth is the ability to circulate money. Oh, look, Katie's putting it in the chat for me because she knows I'm going to get a roadblock. She knows at one point I'm going to be like, oh, what's next? Okay. Spirituality. This is huge. Spirituality is huge. And I want to make it super, super clear here at Diamond Academy and in House of Manifestation. We are not a religious affiliation, but we encompass all religions. Those that do not identify as a religion, those that identify as spiritual, and those that just have no clue and they're looking to develop the spirituality of their own understanding. Okay, so we are all encompassing, overarching. We have individuals on our team, in our community, who would identify as Catholic, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, but then we also have individuals that would identify as spiritual. And they maybe believe in the universe, and that's okay. So we aren't about prescribing one way of understanding the greater power around us. We're here to help you grasp yours. So whatever that means for you. But we've identified that as spirituality, which encompasses all those areas. Relationships. Oh, I can't stress how important love and relationships is in your manifestation journey, because we are human beings, spiritual beings having a human experience who thrive on relationships. It's very rare for us to live our lives and never relate to anyone, right? So we are going to have people come in and out of our lives. And so what I want for all of you is that your relationships get better, so that they become more peaceful, more loving, more supportive, more caring, but that you feel safe and secure no matter what your relationships look like, right? So I don't want this situation where, you break up with your boyfriend tomorrow and you're a mess for a year. Like, I want you to be able to go through relationships in wholeness and to be safe and secure and to grieve the loss, but still be able to manifest your best life going forward. I've done this over the past 3 years. Chris and I separated in the beginning of 2022. I've had several relationships in the meantime. And I tell myself this, people flow in and out of my life. I allow people to flow in and out of my life with ease. And so that just allows me to just move through that and not get so offended or hurt by things, and to understand that it's an out of resonance, out of alignment issue. But we want to help you to flourish in the current relationships that you have. So with your kids, with your parents, with your friends, and with those romantic partnerships, and then to call in new ones that are in resonance with the new version of you, right? So as you rise and you ascend, you're going to notice people in your life that are kind of different. And maybe the people that you used to get along with, now you sit there and you're like, man, they're negative. Well, you were negative like that too. and you were in resonance with that, so you didn't notice it. But now you're becoming much more positive, much more enlightened, much more empowered, and you're like, ooh, wow, I don't think I want to go there anymore. So we want to start to call in individuals into our life that match that. So House of Manifestation is a beautiful community because you will find with the members of this community, you're not sitting around having dinner talking about your husbands and how much they suck and your job and how you hate your boss and all these negative things. We don't complain, we don't vent, we don't gossip. We talk about how we can change the world, how we can become better, how we can love more, right? And then the last one, I think I said them all. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Katie's list. I said the self, yeah, okay, and fashion and beauty. Now I added fashion and beauty, and this is not just for those identify as female, okay? Because listen, when you start to ascend and grow and become your grandest version, you start to love yourself, you start making more money, you become your healthiest version of you. Guess what? You're going to love to dress yourself different. You're going to want to use a nicer skincare. You're going to want to get yourself a nice sauna. You're going to want to wear different clothing. And so the fashion and beauty pillar is truly the essence of what can we start to do to enjoy our life and enjoy ourselves. And fashion and beauty is a beautiful way to do that. So we have lots of, I can see one gentleman on here. I can see him in the Zoom room. Armors, did I say that right? Look at his fashion. He's got the nice glasses on, he's got the really nice top, right? So it is about like, when you start to really think from that manifested place, that higher level version of you, you want to show up in the way that you dress yourself as it. When I didn't love myself, I would put my hair up in a ponytail and just wear sweats and like, who cares? Now I'm like, oh, I want to like, get more fashion and I want to wear different makeup and different skincare and wear my hair different and jewelry. And then I even went and got some tattoos. I know you guys are asking, but I still have the plastic wrap on them, so I haven't posted. But I got one, and then I got a bunch of my tattoos. My self-love tattoo I got touched up. And then I got my divine tattoo touched up. I got my 111s touched up. And then I got a beautiful pair of wings, but I'll show you guys once that's healed. Someone once said to me, it was beautiful. They said it to me in the DMs. I wish they would reach back out to me because I can't remember who said it. But she said to me, Kathleen, I just wanted to let you know that you did something for me that's really special. And I said, what's that? She said, you gave me my wings. And I was like, okay, well, you always had your wings, but I reminded you of that fact. But ever since she said that, I was like, I've got to get wings tattooed on me. So I got a beautiful set of wings tattooed, and underneath the wings it says, I am. Right? Could it be any more perfect? Anyways, so I'll show you guys more, maybe do a tattoo tour one day, once I have the plastic wrap off of it and I don't look so crazy. Sound good? Okay, so Shannon, I want to take you off mute. We're not using the PowerPoint presentation today, Shannon. Let's take Shannon off mute. You got the most beautiful message you texted me. I know I didn't respond to you because I was moving. From Debbie. I don't know if Debbie's on. She also sent me an incredible email. Anyways, that woman is, she was at CEO Day in Toronto, probably like a week and a half ago. And all of them in that room were completely changed. But Debbie sent this email in today. It was so beautiful. But Debbie started in House of Manifestation. Yeah. And so what did Debbie say about House of Manifestation in that message?
Okay, I'll read it, okay? Why I love home and why you will too. As humans, we're not naturally optimistic about everything. Our brain is designed to keep us safe. And sometimes that means whispers things that keep us safe by playing small. As a coach myself, I knew this, yet I also know I needed a place where I can be reminded, hey, Debbie, anything is possible. That's exactly what happened in home. Every week, I look forward to connecting with Shannon and the other dreamers. It's not just a meeting, it's a reset. When I joined HOM a few months ago, I was struggling to stay optimistic. It was exactly what I needed. Today, I'm back on track and I'm in the middle of a quantum leap. The bonus courses, classes, and support, that's just the icing on the cake. She said, thank you, Shannon, for leading in the space where big dreams aren't just encouraged, they're expected. Love, Debbie.
Oh, they aren't encouraged, they're expected. That's actually a beautiful shift. That's a beautiful shift in your way of thinking. If you can understand the difference there, right? So if you're going after your dreams in this energy of like, I hope it happens, that's very, very different than expecting it to happen. Right? Wow, that's so good. So Shan, let's share with them a couple of updates about what's going on and what we have coming up in House of Manifestation. I know I told you about a beautiful idea that I have to end the year off strong, and it's going to be part of House of Manifestation. So, do you want to tell everybody? I didn't even tell the team yet, but the idea came through me. I think we're probably going to do this in December. So if you decide to join House of Manifestation now, you'll get it in December when we get to it. But what did I tell you?
We're going to do a big vision board mastermind in December to kick off for the new year.
Yes. I'm
But
so excited.
I just want to, I want to first just want to thank you, Kathleen. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because I don't know if you know this, but like myself and the girls and the gentlemen on the team are just so excited. We are like literally watching, like, we're like with popcorn watching you do this because like we get to be in your inner circle on the calls and we know this that you've been journeying to Malibu for some time now, but you're just showing everyone what's possible, and it's just such a great just beautiful. You guys are just like, this person just doesn't stop, and you are always leading from the front, but you're always thinking from the end result, and you just show us how to think bigger. And I know your light, like I always call you my lighthouse. And I say your light is so big and it allows your light to shine so that ours can shine so that we can allow it to shine for others. And that's really what home is all about. As a stepmommy to this baby, I just want to say thank you, Kathleen. Thank you for like bringing this to the world and birthing this. Like, it's so incredible to watch. So I just wanted to give you some love
Oh,
because
that's so sweet,
it's
Shannon.
incredible.
Yeah, that's so sweet. And I think the most important thing for me is I just want every single person that watches me not to watch and think, oh, that's good for her, or like, I'm so happy for you, and like move on with your life. Like, I just want every single one of you to watch and be so inspired that you're like, yeah, like I want this too. And it might not be my life, but like whatever your idea of that beautiful, expansive, extraordinary life is, I want you to just be like, yeah, I want that too, and I'm going to go for it. And I think that's one of my favorite things I'm teaching these girls, my daughters, is that, they can go after whatever it is they want. Sometimes they persist a little hard. I've already told them no, and they're like, but mom, I'm like, oh, I created a monster. But it's the same thing as like my team. I want every single person on my team to just know their power. And I have members of my team that are being interviewed on TV. Tanya was just interviewed on TV. Shannon presented on a summit, on a beautiful summit. We have Jennifer Underwood that has a beautiful journal out in the world. Shannon has a journal. I think, is it out yet, Shannon?
It's
Yeah, like,
coming Valentine's Day.
yeah, and then, Deborah's hosting events in Florida, and now she's moving to spend time in Italy, which is her dream coming true. Like, my team they're not just watching me, they're joining me. There's a difference,
We're
right? And
popping off. We're just
yeah, you are. You are. No, and I
popcorn.
and I and I love it. I love to see it, and I want everybody to grow and soar. And I even said, like, I want somebody to come in here and like blow my dreams out of the water and manifest $1 billion in 30 minutes. Let's go. Like, I would love to see just us prove to ourselves just how powerful we are. And so, thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. I will receive that. I'm in a beautiful state right now. It's very emotional. Right now in my life, when you get to this peaceful place where you can have it all, and then you start to have it all, and then you like witness yourself having it all, and then you witness everybody around you having it all. It's very, very emotional. But look at this. Like, this is it right here. Like, at the beginning of this journey, I think I desired to like be like a guru. And so when I first started this, I was like, okay, I'm going to be like Tony Robbins. I'm going to be like Bob Proctor. I'm going to be like Gabrielle Bernstein. Like, I'm going to be like these people. And over time and over the past 6 years, I've realized that it's not about me. And I don't want to be that. I want to be part of a movement. I want to be part of a group of individuals that are rising and helping each other. And so I understand that maybe I'm the lead singer of the band, but I have this band around me, and they all have a role to play, and they're all incredibly important and necessary and required. And if one member of the band does not show up, the music does not sound the same. And so that's how I feel about my team. So all of you are commenting in here, Rachel's like, but Shannon, you're that too. And then somebody's talking about, but, and Jesse does that for me. And I'm like, this is it, right? And so I never want to be all for everyone. I want to create a movement. I really, really do. And that's one thing that's going to be changing with House of Manifestation coming up real soon is we are going to be able to move further because we have an affiliate program that is just about ready to go. And it is a robust affiliate program. It is a powerful affiliate program. I don't want to give you all an opportunity to come onto this movement with us and it just be like this fluffy nothing. Like I want it to be really good. So we have a whole affiliate software coming in. We have a whole incentive system coming in. And so if you are a House of Manifestation member and you desire to become a part of this movement, right? And to be able to support other people in their growth and you want to influence others and you want to share, you can make a considerable amount of personal income doing so. That would be your exchange. So we are just about ready to go. And then what else is happening in January, Shan?
We're having a House of Manifestation first ever annual. You like that? Annual. Uh,
Oh, she's manifesting. I
yeah,
love that.
annual summit, a 5-day summit. It's going to be incredible, and you're going to get loved on so much. I'm
I don't
so
think it's going to
excited.
be 5 days. I don't know we're going
Oh,
to do
it's
that.
not 5 days? Okay.
I don't think
I was
so.
manifesting something.
I don't know if it'll be 5 days, but it's definitely going to be a summit, multiple days. It might be two, it might be three. And what we're actually going to do, which is going to be super, super exciting. So put this on your vision board if it's something you desire for the future. We are actually going to have our guest speakers that are a part of House of Manifestation. I call them like kind of like our collaborators or our partners. They're going to speak on the summit. So we are going to have someone speak on spirituality. We're going to have someone speak on fashion and beauty. We're going to have somebody speak on money and business. We're going to have somebody speak on the self and the importance of self-love. We're going to have someone speak on health, which will probably be Eric. I'll probably have Eric do spiritual fitness. But yeah, so we're going to have multiple guest speakers come on, and it's going to be our first virtual House of Manifestation Summit in January. And what we're going to do in January as well is we're actually going to be relaunching the new branding for House of Manifestation as well. So the whole website's going to be completely redone. All of the branding's going to be redone. And we're actually making tweaks all into our back office and the platform where you get everything, where you have all your courses and your vault and your chat and all that. It'll all be expanded upon and made better. So come January, we'll have the affiliate program up and running. We will have the summit, and we will be relaunching and rebranding in January. So now's the perfect time to get involved because the next 90 days, okay, 90 days left in the year.
Crazy.
Do you know what can happen in 90 days?
There's
Magic.
lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
Magic. So December, we're going to do the vision board. We're going to do, I think I see it as a virtual vision board party where we're all going to come on and we're going to create vision boards together. I'm going to also teach a little bit about what happens after you've created your vision board and why that is the most important part than the creation of the vision board. And then Shannon, I think it would be super helpful for you to be able to do the part about creating it and why you want to be super specific and all of that stuff in creating. So we will come together and we will do a beautiful vision board event for you, but it'll only be for House of Manifestation members or those that are in Millionaire or Modern Mentor. If you're in one of those programs, you get HOM. So we will do that in December. And then we have our guest speakers for this month and next month. And we're bringing on more people, more guest speakers. And the content and the value is absolutely incredible in there. Did I miss anything new that we have coming up for HOM?
You didn't miss anything new, but I do want to add that the value in there is so incredible. And that was one thing that Debbie did say, that what you get in there is so juicy. Someone said that on our manifestation meetup today, and I love that word because it is so juicy. We actually have 15 hours of you teaching in there, Kathleen, that is only in House of Manifestation. So it only lives there. You can't get it on YouTube, can't get it anywhere else. You can only get it in House of Manifestation. So I think that is juicy. But I
Yes,
do
that
want to, yeah, I want to share something that happened today. So each week we do have live events. We have guest speakers and we have live events. We have book club and we have manifestation meetup. And in the manifestation meetup today, and we're talking about people being lighthouses. And yes, like Kathleen is my lighthouse for me. And then I get to be, because she showed me what's possible, that allowed me to rise up to be who I already am. But I just couldn't, I didn't have the worth. And by following what Kathleen has taught, I actually can see my worth. And that's way I can shine. And if we all do this, this is how we raise the consciousness, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
yeah.
Shannon, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that I will say is, so what we wanted to do, Shannon and I, this is very like intuitive, very inspired. What we're going to do for the next 48 hours. So from right now until Sunday evening. So we're midday Friday. So until about Sunday evening, we are going to open up House of Manifestation for $97 a month. It's normally $197, so it's $100 off. But what this means is, so the pay in full amount for 1 full year will be reduced, but the monthly, if you lock in for the 97 right now, you will continue to pay $97 in perpetuity. You'll be locked into it unless you stop paying and then you have to change your price. So it's like when you buy a gym membership and they raise their prices a year later, you're still locked in on the original price. So it's $997 for an entire year or $97 a month. So I would pay for the whole year if I were you. It's committing to a whole year of growth. But if you don't have the capacity to do that, $97 a month. It is half the price of a coffee a day. When you go to like a coffee shop, if you add up a coffee a day, it's like 250 bucks a month. It's less than that. And will you make the $97 back in a month by investing in yourself? Come on, you guys, way more than that you'll make back. Like, let's be real. Don't expect that. Expect way more. And then we want to help you move up. We want to help you move up into millionaire, modern mentor. Maybe you want to take wealth from within. Maybe you want to get into the rise when we're going to be launching it in the new year. So our goal is to help you grow and help you ascend. So get onto the networking calls, our HOM meetups. They're virtual with Shannon. Get onto the book club and read the book with everybody else. Joe Mack, she's signing up now. Yes. Yep, and it's just the beginning. If I look at Debbie, we read Debbie's text message to you, and I received an email from her. She went from House of Manifestation into Modern Mentor and then CEO Day, right? Just like quick. And so this is where I see all of this for you. So only for the next 48 hours will we be locking in this price. So please just click join, trust your intuition, go with your belief system. And then just know that in the new year, we are going to be relaunching. We are going to have a summit. And then please put on your vision board if you do desire to be an affiliate down the road and help to move this movement forward. You will be able to earn an income as well. So you'll be able to earn an affiliate commission and make yourself a little bit of extra money or a lot of extra money. It depends how inspired you get. And so this isn't about promoting us as an affiliate. This is actually the movement towards the raising of collective consciousness. That is what our mission is.
You see Sharon's question?
Sharon, you already have House of Manifestation because you're in Modern Mentor. You have it all. Yeah, you've had it all, girlfriend. So reach out to whoever you chat with on the team and they'll make sure you have access. Yeah. So the affiliate option will be coming in the new year. But right now I want you to get into House of Manifestation, start growing, take the self. So we've set it up where we want you to actually take the program, the self. It's a 3-week course. You get it when you first sign up for House of Manifestation, and then have a chat with a member of the team after you've taken the self. They can make sure that you're embodying it. Any last minute questions before we hop off this Zoom? We've never done a home tour that's gone this long. House of Manifestation tour has gone this long, but we've had a lot of interest, so this is definitely divine timing. Any last minute questions? I have Wealth from Within. Do I still get home? No. So Wealth from Within and home are two completely separate things. Wealth from Within is an 8-week course that you get to just kind of keep forever. House of Manifestation is a community. So with House of Manifestation, you get access to all of our guest speakers. So we have speakers all week long, constantly. And then you get all the replays of all the guest speakers. And then you get the networking calls with Shannon. She runs those. And then you get the book club calls as well weekly. So it is more of a community in House of Manifestation. Yeah. The link, we will put it in the chat, or you can reach out to the member of the team. We have time zone sessions kind of all over the board. Um, yeah, we've moved things around to try to be able to encompass everyone. We do have people in House of Manifestation that have been in New Zealand and have been in Australia and stuff. And if you can't get on the live, you do have access to all the replays. If you think you have to be live, then you might feel that this is a limitation. But if you realize that you can be on the replay for a lot of it, then you're okay too. Okay, any other questions? Is the affiliate option going to be in Sweden? I actually don't know the answer to that. I would have to talk to the team about what countries, but I think the goal is to have it all over the world, right?
Yeah,
Casey,
you
maybe
just
you
said that.
can, yeah, we will eventually have it everywhere, yes. And I'm not sure what countries it's starting in January, but we'll figure that out. We'll let you know. Okay, my beautiful friend is signing up. See, Rachel, she's already being an affiliate without even an affiliate program. But the spiritual currency of that is very, very powerful. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I mean after Modern Mentor ends. No, Sharon, after Modern Mentor ends, after the Modern Mentor program ends, your House of Manifestation access ends too, but you can just sign up for it. So I don't know how much longer you have in Modern Mentor. If you extend your Modern Mentor, you'll extend your HOM. It'll come with it. But you could always lock in the 97 a month price if you wanted now too, Sharon. I don't know if you're almost near the end. You could lock in that too if you wanted for long term. Okay, I think I got all of the questions. Tina, I'm so grateful. See you soon. Are there any KCB trainings or lives on HOM? Oh, there's over 111 like replays in there. I'm all over it. I teach once a month. I don't want to guarantee every single month I'll be in there because I think there was one month I missed this year. But almost every single month this year, I think 95% of the time I teach once a month in there. But you also get my self course, which is me teaching it. And then you have a vault of all the other different trainings and teachings. Yeah, so it's all in there. And our House of Manifestation community is actually in Kajabi, and it's the community portion of Kajabi. So you actually download an app on your phone, which is the Kajabi community app, and you see it all in there. And Jen Perman is our community manager, our community support manager for HOM, and there are some videos on how to access everything. Please reach out to us if you can't figure it out, if you can't find. Don't just sit on it. We want you to get the best of it, okay? Are there any other training available from day one or only after completion of the self? Oh, after the self is done, there's a whole bunch of other stuff to watch. So much. Yeah, there's a lot in there. So don't worry. It's a lot to consume. Take your time, but allow yourself to grow. Okay, Cherie Ann, pharmacist. She manifested this. Available from day one? From day one. Yeah, so Kathy, you'll see when you get in there, there's like over 111 replays of trainings in there now that you'll get access to right away. So it's not like you have nothing and then it has to build. It's in there. Yeah. HOM is an amazing community. Is it different than free stuff? Yes. It's different than the free stuff because the YouTube channel is, the YouTube channel and the podcast is me sharing of ideas, right? But you're not in a community. You're like watching it kind of on your own at home. But when you come into House of Manifestation, you're now suddenly part of a community. So you have networking calls that you can get on, you have a book club that you can get on, and you can network with individuals within this work. So it is different. Yeah. If I sign up for the 1 year now, what happens later? So you'll sign up for a year, you'll lock in that price for 1 full year. And then in a year from now, when you want to renew it, you would lock it in for however much the cost is going to be in a year from now. So you would essentially pay like from that year forward. Yeah. Okay, I'm already in HOM. How does this work? Oh, somebody responded to you. Okay. Okay, I think I've answered all of the stuff. Brittany's going to dive right in. Fantastic. Okay, congratulations and welcome. Okay. Monthly $97 stays at 97 forever as long as you keep making your payments. Yes. So if today you lock in the 97, it will automatically charge you $97 every single month. But if you stop making a payment, you'll lose that. So then you'll have to go back to the price that you were paying before, or the price that it is now, like to come back into it. So like if I stopped my gym membership and then I go back to my gym, I have to pay the new price. I can't have the old price. So it's kind of like that. Yeah. But we're going to have lots of like opportunity and offers going forward. Yeah, so much to learn, so much to grow. But if you feel called to become a part of House of Manifestation, make the decision today. It's only for 48 hours. You can get in there, start studying, and then this week get onto that first networking Zoom, the HOM Meetup Zoom with Shannon, please. Get the book that everybody, what's the book right now?
U squared for the next 2 weeks, and then it's quantum leap strategy. But people are having such quantum leaps from this book. It's incredible. So
Good.
Wednesdays we have book club and we study together, and then we go in breakout rooms together so that you can discuss and chat and hear from different people's perspective. And that's why it's so incredible, our community, because we are so interactive with each other. And I love that what Kathleen said, we are all around the world. We have people in India, Australia, like people just make it work when they come on. I have on manifestation meetups, like some people they're getting up on the West Coast, and Lexi's in bed and just doing the meetup because she doesn't want to miss the energy in the room. So you can make it
I
work.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that so much. Yeah, and you can get the books off of Amazon. And if it is a public domain book, we will give you the PDF if we have it. Like Think and Grow Rich is a public domain book, so we can give you the PDF. But some of them aren't. If we give you the PDF version, then we're like it's copyrighted. We can't do that. So we just want to make sure that it's a public domain book. And if it is, we'll give you the PDF. But otherwise, you can just get it off of Amazon or you can get it in Audible and you can read along with Shannon in the group. So I'm so excited. This is the beginning of your rise, 90 days left in the year. If we begin this right now, by January 1st, we will be completely different outside of us. I'm working with a one-on-one client right now, and she's like, Kathleen, we've only been working together for a month, and my whole world has changed. I'm like, yeah, this is how this works. This is the shift. So no matter where you are in your journey, congratulations, welcome. Commit to yourself that you're going to do a solid year of personal growth and development. If you do that, your entire outside world will be different. So from my Malibu dream, living in my end result, I'm proud of you for now beginning yours. Welcome to our beautiful family, and we'll see you on the calls and the Zooms. And just reach out. What's that House of Manifestation email? House of Manifestation, I don't know. What's that email in case they need anything? Let's put it in the chat there.
Yeah, it's there.
Support@houseofmanifestation.com. Okay. If you have questions, if you need anything, you can also reach out to any member of my team, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram as well. Okay. Okay. Love.